Black Compass Media back live with another one. Shout out to everybody that's out there right now. Tone Bro checking in on behalf of the entire team. Got great content for y'all on deck for the day. So first and foremost, I want to say shout out to my entire team. You know what I mean? Shout out to Jay, Polo, Posey, Cola, Driz, you know what I mean? Whole Society, Team Backpack, the Army, all the different groups, Overseas Gang as well, things like that. Make sure you hit the subscribe button and everything like that. Now, y'all see the title, y'all see the thumbnail. What I'm about to do right now is bring on the guy who is, in my humble opinion, and I can quantify this if you guys would like, is the hardest working man in battle rap. The hardest working man in battle rap, right? Now, you saw him work his way up through the circuit. A lot of you guys got familiar with him at URL through the PG process, the whole PG step era, which we're going to talk about. Those of you might be familiar with him now as the league owner running the Premier League in New Jersey, which is Gates of the Garden, which has extended and things like that. A lot of great talent coming out of there. And Loud Boys, shout out to Loud Boys, Floss the Boss, shout out to Bill. You know what I mean? Shout out to the whole gang, man. Shout out to the whole gang. Shout out to Bonus. I wanted to tap in with this brother because there's a lot of work on the court. I definitely got a lot of questions and things like that. So without further ado, we have Dre Dennis.
What's up? Know.
What's
good, man? What's good, man?
Hey man, life is good. Life is good, Dre. I'm feeling good. You know what I mean? I've been stealing your slogan. And when I'm cooking, I'm losing weight right now. Losing weight right now. You know what I'm saying? So but no, how's everything going with you? You know what I'm saying? I know you've been doing your thing on a lot of different fronts. So I just wanted to tap in, man. What's up with you? What's up with Dre Dennis right now?
Man, everything good, man. I mean, better than ever. I can't lie in all aspects. I mean, you know, personal life, family. You know, the league is thriving. And I feel like battle rap wise, I'm getting the respect that I earn at this point.
Right.
And I feel like people want to see me shine now. So everything going good. I really can't complain.
So okay, let's get into respect. Getting the respect that you wanted, right?
Right.
And I want to understand this through your lens, and I'm gonna just say a couple of things that are quantitative here. We're talking over 160 battles, right? On all coasts, all platforms for the most part, and things like that. Performing all these different crowds and various storylines and various eras, right? You say now is the time where people are starting to respect what you do. What do you attribute to that now? What's different about now that people are starting to give you that respect?
I think it's a combination of things. Gates of the Garden definitely plays a big part in that. People respect me now as a businessman, you know, not just as a battle rapper. So seeing me in a different light, you know, a different type of image, I feel like that went a long way. And you know, my drive as a battle rapper, like a lot of people didn't like my style. I feel like I switched my style a few times trying to, you know, find something that worked, but people didn't feel my style, and I kept working. You couldn't see a car without me on it. So the drive really played a big part because they like, no matter what, Dre is coming prepared. He's on damn near every card. He's not playing around.
Right.
And I think image plays a big part. The weight loss. Nobody is going to look at a battle rapper or any type of rapper or, you know, public figure, and if they don't look the part, they don't get a certain respect. So when you look like money, you're gonna get treated like money.
Yeah,
and
that's a fact.
You really gotta look the part. So, and I've been cooking. I mean, I've been nice the whole time.
That too.
Like, so
that too.
That plays a part too. Like
that has to.
You know, like I feel like I'm the best I've ever been at this point. So I feel like that does play a part. But I've always, you know, been nice.
The thing is that, and I think I've been guilty of this, and I know that other fans are. After a certain amount of battles and after a certain amount of time, we as fans, and this is a shame that we do this, we start to typecast people. We
Yeah.
form an invisible ceiling over your progress, over your success. It takes a lot to shatter that. It takes a whole lot to shatter that, right? And did you ever get the impression that, yo, I got this battle, right? I got this one rounder here. I kicked this guy's ass. Is it going to matter to people? Does that ever factor into your head? Like, is this going to matter to people? Like,
All the
what's your
time.
thought about that?
All the time, because people try to discredit when you're battling on smaller leagues and when it's a one rounder. So that's off rip. So when you're not that liked by the culture, as far as your style as a battle rapper, it's an uphill battle at that point. Like, they don't really care too much. I feel like I beat A-Ward. I feel like that was swept under the rug. People really didn't care too much about that battle.
We gonna give you ISO, Dre. Talk your shit. Yeah.
Like,
talk about who else you beat. Who else you beat, Dre? Yeah.
I mean, I just smoked QP. And most people call him a top 5 pen. And people sleep on my pen. I just saw Kid Chaos. Like, it might have been on your show. I might be tripping, but Kid Chaos, he just was like, it was him and Chilla. And they was talking about pens, and my name came up, and he like laughed. He was like, I don't think a Dre Dennis has no pen. And it's like, yo, my pen is nice. Like, I got a layered pen. Like, I don't just punch. I really do this. So this should be crazy, man.
I get it.
I feel like I do what everybody else does, but at a high level, and I feel like it gets swept under the rug.
And you know what though? You know, it's funny. I got a vision in my head that after you saw that blog, you immediately inbox Kid Chaos like, nigga, the gates is open. What's up?
Hell no.
I feel like you had that's where you handle you go, you get right to it. But that's the part of it I want to unpack, because you know, a lot of this stuff is on, like, shout out to Bless the Mic, shout out to Battle Academy, you know what I mean? Shout out to Trap House. And it's just different leagues that I feel like matter, in my opinion, because I'm there, I've been outside, and I understand the vibe. I understand what it's like to be in that. Now, MCs can hide behind prestige and stages and all that shit. But when we in them rooms and it's us and, you know, it's maybe some media guys, shout out to my man Anwar, and it's a whole group of real battle rap fans, aficionados in that room, and we in their arms folded, and Dre's in there whooping ass, it count to me, in my opinion. But is it that it gets swept under the rug because of the venue, and because often your grudge match battles get booked on your own league? Is that a consideration?
Yo, I beat the living shit out of Mike P.
You did.
Like, I smoked Mike P. Like,
he admitted
what
that
it was. Like, that wasn't on the gates. That was 3 rounds, and people didn't talk about that battle. It got almost 100,000 views. People don't really talk about that battle. They act like it didn't happen. They act like I can't go toe to toe with people that are at the top of these, you know, URL or King of the Dot cards, and I've been doing that the whole time. So now you see me battle with somebody like QP on URL, and it makes it different. It's all about where you're battling. So I feel like the one thing I've been lacking my whole career is battles that matter on bigger stages. I haven't had too many of those. I have a crazy resume as far as, you know, big names, but not too many of them have been on, you know, URL, King of the Dot, RBE, Bullpen, you know, things like that. So I'm at that point. I'm starting to get those type of names. I can't say who I got next. But
ooh. What is it?
On a
what
big
was
league.
It's a legend.
A legend. A
certified,
no question. Legend.
Okay.
On a big league, 3 rounds.
Big league, 3 rounds, certified legend. That's what we got to look forward to on August 1st. Okay, cool.
I can't say who. I want to so bad, but I can't because it hasn't been announced yet. So,
all right. Well, can you give me the region that this person might be from? Northwest, south?
Not too far from me.
Oh,
not too far from me.
Not too far.
Not in the same state, but not too far.
Not in the same state, but not too far away.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all I can say though. That's all I can say.
Fair enough. Fair enough. What do you attribute to the newfound interest, like in terms of like the pandemic era, the pandemic era, where we're forced to sit inside and really watch and listen to battles? Did that you feel like how did that influence you as a battler and as a league owner? Let's talk about that.
I mean, as far as a league owner, it helped a lot because I feel like we were one of the only leagues that didn't stop throwing events. Like we got a lot of backlash because as the pandemic happened, we pushed back our first event because
Right.
like when it first happened, we like hold up. But like a month later, we like, man, we bored. Like the culture needs something. So we started doing outside battles, you know, easing into it, and then everybody was ready. So we just kept throwing events constantly, and then you know, having everybody masked up, temperature at the door, all of that. And
Yeah.
it helped because a lot of leagues weren't throwing events. So we killing YouTube. You know, we dropping everything. Like, you want to see the names, you gotta watch them on the gates at this point. So it really helped us a lot. And you know, I benefit off that because I'm a battler. I'm rapping on the gates at the same time. And
Right.
I have good relationships with a lot of leagues. So, you know, during the pandemic, I can get a battle like versus Cicero on Battle Academy and show out.
Right.
You know, I was making the most of my opportunities. The QP battle, most people don't know this happened in January. Like that's still pandemic time. Like this is a minute ago when that happened. I battled B Magic in that time. It got like they lost the footage. I smoked him 3-0.
They lost the footage.
Lost the footage. Like the whole event though. So I believe they
lost
the footage.
Damn,
like,
that's
the whole
bad.
event, they lost their shit.
Oh, that sucks.
So but I was cooking during the pandemic, so the only thing is I wish I could have gotten one of the Ultimate Madness like during that time. I feel like that would have been the perfect time for me to really showcase what I can do because they had all eyes on people like me who could shine in those type of small rooms that wasn't getting their type of praise. So I do feel like I missed out on that, but I feel like I should be in the tournament soon.
I think so too. I think you would have been a great name. I think the tournaments are a good place for veterans that we know and have respect for to come back and kind of get some energy behind them. And so then let's get into this because, you know, hey, Organic and Beasley and, you know, and Adam and, you know, for RBE and, you know, they're aware of what's going on and who's been cooking, right? They're aware of these things. Now, the calls that have been made and possibly some of the matchups that may have been in consideration, have you gotten calls from URL? And what do those sort of conversations go like? Are you being offered new guys to build something? Do you turn down things because it didn't benefit you? Walk us through that. Like, how have those conversations going for you?
I mean, with the URL, I always have a certain relationship because I'm a league owner too. So it's like, it's also like, I always got two sides. So even if I'm not on cards, you know, we still doing business. We're still dropping Gates of the Garden battles over there and stuff like that. So I always got a foot in the door over there, even though I'm not on the roster. You feel me? So that's why you'll randomly see me on cards. So, you know, I do get certain offers and a lot of them are like newer guys. And over time, I've taken them. But I smoked a lot of these guys that they're trying to push. And that's not the objective. They don't want them, like, if I lose, if they feel like I lose, like, you know, against Piranha.
Yeah.
You see that battle.
Yeah.
But
when you win,
when I battle Luke Castro, smoked him. You know, this is before he was this Luke Castro. Like, you feel me? They trying to push him, smoke him. You know, me and Prep battled with Daffy Green and Fettuccine 20. That took a year to drop. Me and Lex Luthor, that took a year to drop. So like a lot of shit was just hurting my momentum. And I can't blame them too much because it's like the fans want to see what they want to see. So it's always like, I always could understand that. And that's why I
But
was
no,
always trying to.
but see, Dre, I gotta stop you there. Fans, and I'll speak for the fans in this one because I hear it enough. Fans don't care about that shit. We don't care about what a league owner is trying to build or what region they trying to put on or whatever their agenda is. At the end of the day, the work is the work. You know what I'm
Nah, that's a
saying? Like
fact.
in our heads, like I don't give a fuck if you trying to. This is the next newest guy. He got 1,000 Instagram, hundreds of thousand Instagram people and likes
He
and
got smoked.
music and
We need to see
popular.
that.
I don't care if he gets smoked. I don't care.
Mm-hmm.
That's where I'm from. Maybe I'm old school. Maybe I'm out of touch, Dre. But I don't care. And to be honest with you, when they do that, when I feel like there is an agenda, that's when I get more upset.
Mm-hmm.
That's when I'm like, okay, nah, y'all tried to set this up, and this is what happened. You know what I'm saying? So
there's a lot of guys that's
Mhm.
out here speaking, on URL and their journey, and I'm somebody that could do that, like, and actually have a valid point. Like,
What you mean?
I'm saying as far as I've always been reliable as far as them calling me on URL, but I haven't always got my just due because, like I said, I'm smoking these niggas. I battled Venom, somebody you probably not too familiar with. Like,
Yeah, I know Venom. Mm-hmm.
Like I battled him, bodied him 30, but he dissed some of the staff. The battle didn't drop. That's not fair to me. But I still, but I'm not out here talking and doing these blogs and bad mouthing them. Like, I'm just like, all right, yo, what's the next plate? Like, all right, let me cook somebody else then. We ain't dropping that, let me go. So you feel me? So after a while, it's like I just had to fall back from those type of plates and find something that mattered. And the QP shit made sense. It's like, yo, this is somebody that's respected. He don't battle on URL often. Like, he got 1 or 2 battles over there. Like, people want to see him over here, and he's hot right now. Like, everybody's talking about him. So if I battle him and smoke him, and now we here.
Right. And then so, I understand the apprehension, low risk, high reward for the league. If you come in, you smoke my new ringer, what am I going to do? You know what I'm saying? Like, now in my head, maybe I'm just too simple about this. Why don't you just reward the guy that won? Like, I don't understand. Like, this is a meritocracy, I thought, but sometimes it doesn't always work like that.
And shit like that'll make you look at yourself like, damn, like, maybe I need to switch something up. Like, and it's like, maybe you really don't. Like, it could just be, the politics behind it.
Yeah, no, exactly. I mean, but so you got battles, and let's go back into the career, right? Our early introductions with you and what you were able to do. We got the Scotty battle, you know what I'm saying? And then we got the Tink the Demon battle. I think that was the one that really, you know what I'm saying? We get the PG step out of that, you know what I'm saying? That kind of becomes like a running theme and everything like that. Did you feel like that hurt you in terms of your rollout, in terms of the perception that people had of you in their heads? Because a lot of people had a negative reaction to that era, you know what I'm saying? Which I think is kind of underrated in a writing sense.
Hell yeah. Like, it hurt a lot. Like, my path, I had to work 10 times more, like 10 times more just because of that. Like, niggas thought I died. Like, all jokes aside, like, they like put RIP Dre Dennis at the end of the video, and niggas thought I died. Like, not in battle rap, like, deceased.
In real life? Really?
Like, in real life, bro.
Jesus.
Like, niggas is really, it was something called whotalking.com, and you just search your name and see what sites people typing your name and shit. And people was really putting like RIP Dre Dennis on Twitter, Facebook, and shit like that. Like, so
Daylight ain't shit for that.
And he doing that as a joke and shit. He did that because he fucks with me. He thought the PG set was hot, but he's a clown. He's funny. So he did that shit. But yeah, it definitely, like, I had to work harder because of that shit. And like I said, image matters. Image matters so much. And when people look at what you're doing is funny or goofy because somebody's trying to clown it, it's like, it's tougher to come off as a gangster battle rapper.
Yeah, something
like
legitimate.
now you're looking at me as Saul just because of the way I'm moving my hands because somebody laughed about this shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's like, all right, so now I gotta stop doing that, even though I naturally rap like that now. Like it's just the bullshit that goes behind it, man. Like niggas think it's just us standing on stage writing these bars and performing. No, it's a
It's
lot of
more than that.
bullshit.
I do think that because that was a narrative about you, right? And I also think, and I want your ideas on this too, Jersey. It doesn't feel to me, my perception at least, is that the Jersey, you know, the guys at the head of the table in Jersey, in Team Jersey, that they accept you as one of the guys. Like that's perception I have as a fan. Is that the Arsenals, the Sirius Joneses of the world, the Serps, the old Reds, the Shugs, they don't got the respect for Dre like that.
It's not even that.
I need to understand why.
You don't really see me with them because they North Jersey niggas. Like normally North Jersey and South Jersey niggas don't get along too much, but I'm cool with all them. Like you just not going to see us together too much or at events too much because we just don't click up like that. But when we do see each other, it's all love. So I guess it's also the fact that they're a different like class than me. Like they was out way before me. So they was already clicked up, and it's hard to solidify yourself when they're already known like that. Like they on the Mount Rushmore of Jersey, basically.
Right.
So you come on as a new nigga. It was and then Twerk is on. Like Twerk, he fit right in because he's closer to North Jersey. He in Trenton. Like you feel me? And then he's a top tier nigga. So he's on these type of cards with these type of niggas. I'm not on these type of cards with them. So you feel me?
So that's why the embrace was different with him.
Exactly.
And clarify for me, because I'm from Western New York, man. I'm from Rochester, New York till I die, 585. But so I, you know, when people be like, "Oh, you from New York?" I'm like, I'm 6 hours away driving from New York City. You feel what I'm saying? So it ain't even that type of time. Like we're a whole different planet up there. So like for you, for Jersey, break this down. South Jersey, North Jersey. I need to understand. So what part are you from? And what is the difference in sort of like stylistically, attitude wise? I want to understand that.
I mean, the easiest way to put it is South Jersey is more like Philly. And North Jersey is more like New York. Like as far as, you know, dressing styles, slang, shit like that. I'm 15 minutes from Philly. Like that's why, you know, you might see me at a lot of Sixers games and shit like that. Like I'm close to Philly. Like you know, I'm 5 minutes from Camden. So we right next to the bridge. Now they're in Newark. That's right next to you know, right next to New York and shit. And then Twerk, he from Trenton, that's Central Jersey. Nobody really talk about Central Jersey.
Yeah, nobody really talk. You
know, that's in the middle. So that's about an hour from us. And Newark is probably like an hour 45.
So style wise, you were more influenced by the Philadelphia scene over the North
Joey
Jersey
scene.
See,
you know, Reed Dollars.
It makes sense.
Right. All of them.
Right. Those are the guys that you went to for your influences and stuff. So I just wonder, I'm like, man, why does it seem like they don't embrace Dre in that same sort of way? You've been putting on. You
love me though. That's a crazy
Philly
thing.
loves
Philly
you.
Loves me. Yeah.
Word.
Because we do so many events in Philly. I'm booked so much in Philly. They see me so much.
Right.
So yeah, it's a lot different.
Interesting. I don't think the rest of the world, the rest of the battle rap community kind of understands that separation and stuff like that. You know, and I think another vital moment is when you battle J400 Block. Now, I was a part of Angry Fans Radio at the time, and I remember
division.
Yeah. I those are interesting days. But I remember that phone call that you and Jay had. And Jay, shout out to Jay, that's my man's. He hit you with one of the most like powerful lines I heard a nigga say. He like, the part of Jersey where Dre Dennis is from is him, his parents, and the Loud Boys. I said, oh my God. Oh my God.
That's hilarious.
That was crazy. You know what I'm saying? And I felt like even with that situation, there was so many people working. There was so much talent. Remember that was Born Legacy 3 era. We were having like 3-day Coachella style battle rap events and shit.
Mm-hmm.
It was so much talent. You feel like you sort of got lost in that shuffle, or it wasn't the right timing. Like, what do you sort of attribute to, you know, what happened with that battle and the subsequent battles that you had after that? Because I definitely felt like there was a shift. There was a shift that took place in the perception of you and maybe some other guys coming in. Was it politics that kind of held you back from that situation, or like, you know what I'm saying? But I always feel like that was the pivotal moment.
Yeah, I agree. Around that time is definitely like around when I battled Jay. I feel like that battle didn't go the way it was supposed to. Nobody cared about that battle too much. So on a stacked card like that was the same, you know, weekend is classic URL battles.
Right,
so,
right.
You know, we accidentally became a smoke break battle damn near.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. I remember being there, being like,
and I feel like we was spitting. We had some shit.
Yeah.
But like you know, nobody really cared about it. Right after that, like 2 weeks after that, I battled on Traffic 2 against Prophecy.
Right.
We battled outside. Something happened with the footage or the lighting. The lighting was bad for the battle, so they didn't drop the battle. So like then after that, I didn't get booked for a little minute. So it's like, you know, that's not really my fault that the battle didn't drop, or that people didn't really care about me and Jay, even though we had a good battle. And then after that, I get Lex. I had, you know, moment of the event clearly when you know, Pat jumped out in my round. You know, I showed out with that.
Crazy. When Pat, I'm the only white guy on Smack. I said, "Oh God,
yo, come on,
God!"
Like, and it took a year for that battle to drop. So then from there, I'm taking whatever at that point. I'm like, yo, like, let me just cook somebody. I just need that performance on URL. And I'm having good performances, but they not dropping. I battled Saya Boy after I battled Luke Castro, that didn't drop. I battled Venom, that didn't drop. Like I said, me and Prep did the 2-on-2, that took a year to drop. So it's like I've been around the whole time. But nothing is working. I'm swinging and nothing is connecting. And I'm like, yo, I'm gonna keep trying. I don't know what the fuck to do at this point.
Right.
And like I said, the thing that came through was Gates of the Garden. Like that, the respect just started building up, and I'm seeing at events now when I'm rapping, the crowd is like, you know, like looking at me different, like treating me different. Like I feel this while I'm rapping. Like I'm not fighting for the respect. I already got it. It's already natural at this point. So once you get that confidence, like, yo, like they know I'm fire and they gonna treat me like I'm fire. Your confidence is through the roof. And now you unstoppable at that point. And that's how I feel now. But I felt like this for a little minute now.
Right. And we so you know, and I think this represents sort of a new landscape, because you know there's a lot of battlers that got, you know, that's up there with the battles, right? The battle count is pretty high and things like that. So I think we started to sort of move away from, well, he got 100 and some battles, so whatever, like, right? We looking at the actual work and sort of separating out the times and things like that. You know, do you feel like URL is more competitive now than when you got in, or do you feel like there's a lane for your style to break back in and to make some noise? And what do you attribute that to?
I'm not too clear on your question. My fault.
Like URL right now, as opposed to when you first got in. When you first got in, there was a resurgence. There was the New York guys that come in. The South was making a bunch of noise. There were a lot of different forces competing. You understand? So what about now makes now a good time for Dre Dennis to come back to URL to do his numbers? What is it now?
There's so many events now. That's a big difference. Like before, it was hard to get on cards. Now, it seems like they want battlers to be fire. Like they need fire battlers to push. And it's like, oh, I'm here. Like you got different shit now. You got the tournament. You got you hop in one of those tournaments. That's an easy way to get your respect up.
Yeah.
You win a couple battles. Say you just win 2 battles. They looking at you completely different. You can lose a battle in style, and they looking at you completely different off that.
It's a fact.
Like them type of opportunities wasn't really there back then. Like they did like 3 or 4 Ultimate Madnesses in damn near a year span. Like the other shit on UFF that took forever.
And you notice everybody who was on Ultimate Madness pretty much was on Gnome. No
like
mistake there.
It's so many cards back to back. So it's like I'm here. But I'm a hybrid, man. I don't like just battling on just one league. I feel like I shouldn't be expected to either. I feel like I shouldn't, have to sign a, exclusive contract or anything like that, because
you feel like you've earned that. Yeah, you've earned the right to be able to move
respectfully
around.
I feel like I've earned that.
Right.
And so I do want to battle on King of the Dot. I do want to battle on RBE in these other leagues. So I'm looking for the best plates. I'm not saying I'm not loyal or nothing like that, but like this is business at the end of the day.
Right.
Like, and I'm here to work. So.
And we're going to get into the hit list because, I like the petty work. You know that, Dre. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to the 113 in the chat right now. Shout out to my man, LL Cool G. LL Cool G, I owe you a phone call, brother. I owe you a phone call, bro. That's on me. That's on Tone.
Smoked him a couple years ago.
You smoked him a couple years ago? Oh, man. Cool G. Yo, Cool G, one of the... Yo, you the hardest working man in battle rap. Cool G is up there, too. He top 5 right now. He just dropped the tape with Drama. You know what I'm saying? Cold March 5, go get that. Heavy. You know what I'm saying? Like, he doing his thing. LA Leakers freestyle on the way. Like, he working. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Let's talk about it, Dre. You sat back. You watched this past couple years, this new talent rolling through, bro. You've seen these plates being given out, opportunities handed out right and left. Every time I look up, there's a new goddamn card. There's a Crucible. Yeah. There's a tournament. There's the King of the Dots on Twitch. What's up, Dre? In order for you to come out here, you got to take somebody's spot. Whose spot can Dre Dennis take? For real. Who's on the list? Who need to talk? I want to understand some things, Dre. You're a calculating man. Out the prep, right on time, brother. Yeah, let's talk about it.
Who needs to get about it? The crazy thing is Prep, he be making my hit list, man. That's like, yo, Prep, who should I battle next, man? But speaking of next, I would like to get next out of here.
Ooh, next?
Yeah.
From Stockton? The one from California?
Yeah, I think he's fire. And I smoke him.
You were smoking. Why?
Honestly, what I heard, and to be completely honest, I heard that they was going to set up me and Next, like possibly, like this is early, like after he battled Funeral King, they was thinking about setting it up, and they was like, "Nah, I won't think Next is ready for that." And this is what I mean by certain niggas they don't want to put against me because they know what I do.
They said Next wasn't ready yet.
I'm not lying. I promise you, I'm not lying when I say this.
Dre.
He wasn't ready yet.
They said he wasn't ready. Who said he wasn't ready yet?
P said he wasn't ready yet.
Oh, what? How? Based on what? He just battled Nitty. He ain't ready.
I said this is after he battled Funeral Fame. This is a little
minute
ago.
It is not a
this before he got his shit up. You feel me? Like now
he's not
a little better than he was back then.
Yeah,
you feel me? So
he's better now.
This is when he battled Funeral Fame, and they like, oh, we got something here.
Okay,
and it's like, all right, we can't throw Dre at him right now. Like, nah. Like we want him to, rise. Like we don't want to throw a real test at him like that. You feel me? So it was like that. It wouldn't be smart to set up me and Next.
In 2021,
it's high risk, low reward for him.
In 2021, though.
And
what's up now? But what's up now?
I get him out of here. Elijah
Talk
Straight
about it. I want to know why.
Elijah Straight because I'm nice like that. Like, I'm really nice. Like, I went toe to toe with better niggas than him. So, like, why wouldn't I smoke him? He couldn't beat Mike P.
You don't feel like the young man is polished? He hungry,
He's nice.
energy.
He's nice. He still got to figure some shit out. That's why he didn't beat Nitty. Nitty got it figured out. He's still trying to figure it out. He's young. You know, he's a young boy. He trying to get right. But
right.
Yeah, like who Ryda? I'll get Ryda. Like, he's just floating around. I don't know what he's doing.
What's up with Ryda? You know Ryda talk to you though, Dre. Don't do that.
Ryda's kind of in that lane that I've been in, but he's actually gotten booked. That's the only difference between me and Ryda. So I feel like me and Ryda would have a crazy ass battle, and it would make sense. Why not? Why can't Ryda battle me? Like, his stock higher than mine? I feel like it's about the same. Like, why wouldn't he battle me? So, and Ryda's nice, but he ain't got no better since he been on URL. I feel like he actually got worse.
Ryda hasn't gotten any better since he's been on URL.
Has he had a performance better than him versus Trez since then?
Ooh, no. But that's not even. But hold up, Dre. That's not fair though. That's his best. Wow. That's his best work.
That was a long time ago. You're supposed to get better.
Oh,
you're supposed to get better over time. That was like 4 or 5 years. That was a long ass time ago. Like,
so you gonna punish him for being on the platform and not getting better? This is what I'm hearing. This is what my head.
I mean, he's been getting them plates, but he ain't been doing shit with them. They just been keeping them around. So,
okay.
I guess being in the Goonies and shit like that kind of helped keep him relevant enough. But nah. Like, people like that, I feel like he nice, but like he ain't that spot can go to somebody else.
That spot can go to somebody else. He ain't holding it down.
Yeah, he ain't doing enough.
Okay. Now, shout out to the chat. Shout out to people with the donation, $2. Dre versus Danny Myers on URL. Danny doesn't duck anything.
Danny would take that battle, but they wouldn't set that up.
They wouldn't set it up. Why not?
They just don't see a reason to.
Dre, you too humble, Dre.
All right. I'm
gonna come clean, Dre. I don't like this. There's no way.
I'm being honest.
I will have 168 battles. But bro, like Dre.
Hold on. I'm not saying I don't feel the way that you're saying. I'm just not speaking on that right now. I'm just saying that's why they wouldn't set it up.
Right.
Because why set up Dre and Danny? Like, we can set up Danny and I don't know, anybody. Like, anybody that they book. Danny and Ryda. Like, why set up Dre and Danny when we got Ryda?
But why not set up Dre though? Why not?
I don't get it.
Why not? Because Dre, I'm gonna be 100%.
Respect me as an opponent. They know what it is. There's certain niggas that I'll try to book them against me on the gates, and they like, nah, that's not enough time, man. I ain't fucking around battling you like that, man.
Dre, we gotta start doing. No, bro, listen, bro. Because this is why I'm getting so fucking mad. That's why I'm getting mad. Right? You got 168 battles.
Right.
Now, unlike a lot of these other bloggers, I actually go outside. Every time I see you outside, I big you up, bro. You doing your thing. Chains on. You done lost more weight than the time before the last time I seen you. You done cook niggas. Bad. So bad that they couldn't wait to get to that next match.
Yeah.
We had Mike P on the show. He told us what you did to him. We seen the battles, Dre. At this point, what's the issue? What's the problem? We scared? Is it fear?
It must be that. Like, certain niggas, like I said, like, all right, for instance, and I ain't trying to kill this nigga because this is my man, but
do
all
it.
Right, so
Say it.
I was trying to book this on the gates for this card coming up. No, the last one that we had in Atlanta. I was trying to set up me and Ace. And he was battling somebody. Like a week or two before. He was like, yo, I want to be on the card. Like, yo, set me up. Like, I'm trying to come out there, but at the same time, I might as well make some bread. So, set me up with a little 1-rounder. I'm like, yo, at this point, the only person that I would set you up against at this short amount of time is me. Like, but I could lock in a 1-rounder against, I get you out there and shit. We'll handle the business, all that. Like, and he was like, nah, I ain't fucking around with you, man. I ain't taking, like, I wanted to do some fun shit, man. I ain't trying to take a serious battle and shit. And then I'm trying to convince him. I'm like, bro, like, I got to battle this weekend too. Like I battled the day before that anyway. Like, so I would be doing 3 battles within 2 weeks anyway, bro. Like, I can't just focus on you anyway if I wanted to. And he was like, nah, man.
Oh, wait, he was trying to book you
like,
to play around. And that's my problem. That's my problem right now. And that's why I count everything. Stop booking battles to play around, bro. You gonna play around with Dre at this point?
Nah. He wanted to smoke, like an up-and-comer or something. So when I said me, he like, nah. I was just trying, smoke somebody real quick. I ain't trying to take a serious battle against a nigga that's gonna try to kill me. I'm like, come on, man. Like, try to do this shit. You want to come out here? Like, I tried to convince him he wasn't having it.
Bruh, different. Are we outside or we not outside? Now, I'm going to get to my man PJ Hoodie's question real quick and everything, but I want to say, shout out to all y'all subscribe. Dre's information will be in the description box as well. I got to get to more. I got to get to who else? And we not just limited this to URL. I'm talking to KOTD. I'm talking people that's on RB as well. Things of that nature. People that need to get talked to. Now, I seen somebody talk about Dre and Real Deal in here. I seen that being mentioned. I need to know other names, Dre. What's up?
Man, I need to see me and
you're not ducking no smoke when the world open up, Dre. I'm not doing it.
See me and DNA. Like,
sure
we both looked at, even DNA, I think he's 3rd in most battles, but we're looked at as the 2 people with the most amount of battles.
Right.
So I feel like it just has some type of history behind it. Like, and he always been one of my favorite battlers coming up and shit. And
yeah. DNA is lethal now, though, Dre. I'm going to come clean.
Man, he always been.
No. But now, I think now is the best DNA has ever been.
I don't think this DNA will beat me.
What?
In a 1-round battle?
1 round for
in a 3, that's going to be different. Going the distance with DNA, that's going to be a little different. In a 1-round battle, this DNA cannot beat me.
He can't touch you in a 1-round battle.
This DNA, no. Like, this non-gun bar, no.
He would need 3 rounds to beat you.
Yeah, he would need 3.
Well, why? Well,
3 would be different. Then he can rebuttal and shit like that. That's a little different. Like, I can still hold my own, but that's different. That's a tougher task. But the 1-round, man, when it comes to them 1-rounders, like, I really know what I'm doing.
Yeah, talk your shit, Dre.
Like, man, A-Ward was a 1-rounder. A-Ward one of the best out there. When you battle somebody like that and you can beat them, like, what can somebody really tell you? And I compare the talent. I know everybody's different. Every matchup is different, but you really compare the talent. Like, oh, this nigga's really nice, and I got him out of there. It wasn't even at my best and could have been better. Like, man, I got one of the craziest resumes out there, and people just look over it.
At this point, Dre, I'm gonna come clean. It don't seem like the 1-rounders is getting the. We need 3, man. I'm sorry.
Yeah, even DNA. You saw what I did with QP.
Yeah, I seen it. I seen it,
Dre.
I
didn't do that.
I seen it, Dre. That's why I tweeted. That's why I'm like, yo, listen, what are we talking about? Because then you start to get a memory of like, hold on. Well, you smoked this nigga too. When I seen him over here, he was fire. Damn, I'm flipping through the verse tracker like, oh, nah, these is W's.
Yeah. We
need 3. Straight up.
And Mike don't lose that often, man.
Listen, man.
Mike is lethal.
Yeah. So we got DNA, you know what I'm saying, as another potential target and things like that. What about the people of the newer class, man?
I mean, I did say next. You mean
Yeah,
like
next
that newer
outside of
class,
next.
right?
Yeah, outside of next, because I'm seeing something from my man Prep. Shout out to Prep. You need a Prep's a
What
good
Prep
friend.
talking about? What Prep talking
Prep's
about?
Jay the Nightwing will die in front of Dre. Let's talk about it.
Man, Jay don't do enough. Jay, I'm too back to back. You can't sleep with me. Like, you can't take off 8 to 12 bars and set up some shit because you getting punched in the mouth the entire time. I'm intricate with my pen. I punch back to back. I can scheme. I can joke now. Like, I didn't always have that. I wasn't always funny in battles and, had that confidence and that cadence that I could get off jokes. And now I have that. And then you just look at images. You look at me versus Jay and put it on mute. I look like I'm supposed to win the battle.
What did you just say?
Or look like he's supposed to beat me in a rap battle. I'm sorry.
Nah, Dre. What?
Yeah.
He don't look
any of these niggas. I'm confident like that. I can beat any of these niggas.
Damn. Okay. Wait, but what attributes about Jay though? Let's break it down. I'm gonna get in a serious form here. Let me get in my real
niggas. Like, media. He really try to break down battlers. We got a 1-rounder online.
Yeah.
Like, it was a quarantine battle. So it's a preference battle because I'm doing what I do and he's doing what he does.
Sure.
But in person, it's a completely different battle. And I feel like he just tries to break down battlers. And he has shit about him that I can really break down. I feel like I'm slept on as an angler. And I really showed that against QP. Like, the angles I was taking, the way I was breaking down shit about QP. You give me somebody like that people actually know.
Yeah.
It's different. Like, against Piranha, people don't know too much about Piranha. It wasn't much for me to go off. Like, I'm trying to just do name flips and, just say hot shit. When there's actually something, like with Jay, there's plenty to talk about. So while he's taking his time trying to break down and talk about my career and all of that, saying a bunch of shit that, another thing is, when you battle me, you got to say some shit that 180 other people hasn't said before in order to beat me. I don't want to hear the same shit all flipped up. No, I'm a difficult task. That's why niggas are scared of that. They like, damn, like, I got to make sure I say some fresh shit that nobody else said to this nigga.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, man, while he's taking his time trying to break down shit, and they don't remember his shit. I'm the nigga that don't forget my shit.
Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
Like, come on. Like, that's an attribute too. Remembering your fucking raps. Come on, man. Like, I'm telling you, man. That's why they gotta put me in a tournament. If you put me in any of these tournaments, Ultimate Madness, King of the Dot, any of these, you gonna see me go off.
It's up.
And that's my word. You gonna see me go off.
Yeah, I need to see it, Dre. You know me. I'm the type of person I got to see. I gotta see it with my own eyes. I need empirical evidence, is what it's called. I need to see it. You understand me?
You see what Loud
so you saying Jay the Nightwing now? Jay's unorthodox though. Yeah. He punches very different, Dre. He rap with his punchlines and stuff he said. I never heard nobody say before, Dre.
Man, he gonna have to come up with a lot of shit. And the thing is, even though niggas think he's nice like that, and I do agree he's nice like that, he ain't nice like that. You feel me? Like, he ain't really had them type of performances, man. Like, a lot of his record and shit on the app is some bullshit, man. Like, we gonna keep it real. We gonna keep it real. He got some wins on there that's clear losses. He choked in the battle, all of that. Come on. Come on. We gonna stop, babying these niggas and, just helping them get along. Like, nah, you actually gotta work. You got niggas like me out here that's actually working and actually doing the shit y'all niggas is supposed to do. And not getting the same type of plates y'all niggas is getting. We hungry. We ready to take y'all niggas plates. And that's why you can't put me in them type of tournaments. That's why they don't put me in them type of tournaments. Because they trying to push these niggas. Don't nobody want to see Dre Dennis, who's been around for 10 years, winning this type of tournament, man, they don't care about that. They don't want to see the Chris Paul story. They don't want to see that.
Talk that. Talk that, Dre.
They want to see Giannis win this shit. They trying to see these new niggas get this shit, man.
It's different, but they gotta earn it though, and that's the difference. They gotta earn it, Dre. It ain't enough. It ain't enough to just say I'm here, I'm new. What's up?
Why
you
they keep them niggas away from me. That's why they didn't care about QP too much. They don't care if he loses. It was a good battle. They like Dre versus QP. Like let's fuck this shit. Like fuck it.
Yeah.
Like and then it drops because they don't care about that nigga. So it's like
right.
The niggas they do care about, they keep away.
Now, based on the way things go, right, and based on my knowledge of Ultimate Madness as a person who's participated as a judge and things of that nature, which I'm humbled to do and will do anytime I'm called because that shit is important to me. It's that important to me. I don't care. I'm gonna look in the camera. I don't care what y'all think. I'm gonna do it until they ask me not to do it and everything like that. Shout out to everybody support me doing that, but that's how I've
been the best judge, honestly. I
appreciate that. I appreciate that. I put 110% in that. Like I'm almost online to win that money. You feel me? Like this is important. Now, Ultimate Madness 5. If I measure the current trajectory, right? Ultimate Madness 1 was the new guys. Then we got your mid tiers. Then we got your legends, your ladies that's top tier, so on and so forth. Now we back. We got the new guys, right? Ultimate Madness 4. Okay, cool. Solid names on there. Ultimate Madness 5. That's when the game changed.
Yeah.
What's up?
Did you see what I was talking about at the end of my third? When I was talking about how they push the niggas.
Yeah.
They praising niggas for doing the same shit I've been doing my whole career. Like once I did that, P said to me, he was like, yo, we might have to put you on one of these tournaments. Like, we might have to put you on the next one. That's when the talk started. But it didn't go too much further because, like I said, they decided to do the newer guys. So the idea is there. They done thought about this shit. All they gotta do is make it happen.
Okay.
You got a lot of niggas that done been on the tournament that didn't deserve it. That I've outworked.
Yeah.
That I've been more loyal than. Like it's like even though I haven't gotten the push on URL, you still haven't really seen me too much on these other leagues. I still stayed loyal and chill and was like, yo, like let me get somebody that I can cook and actually, rise from.
Right.
So you see me battle Mr. Mills on RBE. That's one RBE battle in years, like since I was first coming up. Me and Av drop on King of the Dot. That wasn't actually a King of the Dot event though. So I only have one official King of the Dot battle, which was years ago. So it's like, man, any of these tournaments you put me in,
smoke.
Any of them.
Smoke. Okay.
You know that first nigga to win the King of the Dot and URL shit.
Okay.
I want to win both.
Yeah. Hey, yo, chat. Shout out to the chat. If y'all want to see Dre and UM5, let me know right now. If you on Twitter, go tweet that. Put URL in that tweet. We not playing this. Yo,
y'all like comeback stories,
bro.
Right?
Yeah. You see none.
That's what
you see what he's doing.
Yeah.
So, but let me go to my man PJ Hoodie. He had a great question. 499 said, is there a league that you think is more egregious than others in terms of not respecting the work you put in? And I would extend that question. Is there a league or even a battler that's like, nah, I'm not going to battle you, Dre. You just don't got the work put in. Like, I need to, and yes, I do need to know who's ducking, but this is a great question. So let's run with that.
I don't really have that problem. Like me not being respected enough as an opponent. Especially this day and age in battle rap, niggas want this bag. The bag is there. And you known enough, niggas is gonna take that bag. So I don't really have that problem too much. I do feel like I deserve better opponents on every league I battle. Like other than smaller leagues, a lot of times they'll give me a bigger name, but I feel like I haven't had big names on big stages, and that's the only thing I'm missing. Or big names on big leagues.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
I don't think it's nothing against me or everybody like, nah, we don't respect you enough, but it's something. But I feel like
Right.
them days is over. I feel like it's my time now. Like I said, niggas want to see me shine. They like, yo, like, come on. Like he done enough now. Like let's see what he do.
Yeah. We seen it. We seen enough at this point. I do think that is what it is. I mean, I think one of the things is too, right? And this is what I kind of want to ask too, because I gotta get things moving. But you know, in terms of building talent on Gates of the Garden, right? Somebody asked him about Kang. Kang is dope, right? You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of artists that either seem to use Gates of the Garden to, you know, be a new guy, get some good names, get your temperature up and do your thing, or I'm a veteran and now I'm doing what, you know, what RBE was doing for a while. These guys who are respected veterans using the platform to get dope. Does that fit into the game plan of what you're trying to do? Are you actually trying to create your own farm, or are you cool with that business model as it's sort of put out there that I'm assuming is the case for you guys? Like,
I mean,
how do
we
you
have a
guys handle
roster. Like we got
it?
an actual roster. Like our gatekeepers, like you said, like Kang is one of them. So
Mm-hmm.
we it's diverse because we got newer guys that we trying to push, and like Elijah Straight, who's in Ultimate Matters. You got Kid Slade. You know these
Mm-hmm.
gatekeepers. They from Gates of the Garden.
Right.
You got people like Zay Smooth.
Mm-hmm.
You know, RI 28 grams. Like we got a diverse. You got Wise, Bandit Montana, like niggas like this, and
Shout
then
out to
you look at
Wise.
you still got our gatekeepers like Holmesy,
Right.
Prez Mafia, Saga, Bill Collector, you know, myself, you know, you got CeeLo, like we're heavy. We got Bonus, like we got so many people, and this is just me just throwing out names. Like if I really
Right.
sat down and really thought about it, like Floss or Balls, like we got so many names over there. So
Yeah.
we do it all. Like
So
we're league that
it's like
don't really.
it's almost like a Stu Hart's dungeon type of thing where you got your veterans, that's gonna rough these dudes up. They're gonna punch you in
Yeah,
your head on your way. So if you a Kid Slade, once I hit URL, I've already been
I'm
punched in the
ready.
head by Floss the Boss. I already
Exactly.
saw, you know what I mean, Bonus. Like I already saw these caliber MCs. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like that's the tutelage. You feel me? So I get
Yeah.
that. That's how you guys sort of operating over
Yeah,
there.
and it's a family. Like we talk every day. Like I mean, all of us. Like we got multiple group chats and all that. Like we always talking, throwing ideas around. You know,
Yeah.
like as far as events, you know, where we should go next and stuff like that. Like everything. Like talking about personal stuff. So it's really a family. So when you see us on stage and you see a vet like Bill Collector battle somebody like Wise, it's a mutual respect there, and you know Bill's going to take him serious, and it looks better on camera. It
Right.
gives you a better battle. So this shit just work out like.
I'm with it. I'm with it, man. I like what you building at the Gates. I think Gates of the God is important. I do think in an era where you have free pay-per-views, the bags seem to be falling out the sky. We still have to maintain the smaller, the local leagues, like right, like it's almost like it's like, you know, with the gyms, right? You got your you know, your gyms that's across America, kind of like your Planet Fitness is one in like every town, like it's like a big chain and shit. But then you got them local gyms that you know them gyms you gotta like kind of audition to be in the gym. Like you can't even just, you feel what I'm saying? Like you got them exclusive type of joints. Like that's how the big leagues to me are. Like you really gotta be nice to thrive in the gate. So
Right.
I salute to what you're doing, bro. Cause it's not easy. Not easy to do that, but I think y'all turn out some good talent, bro. You know what I'm
I
saying?
appreciate that. Yeah,
So
we got some crazy events coming up too. I'm
yeah.
battling Suge July
Mm.
24th in
Okay.
Atlanta. So New Jersey Twerk versus H&H Zeke, Prep versus Zay Smooth, Chuck Book versus Tink the Demon. Drugs versus Big Chauncey. Day 2, I'm battling again. Twerk battling again. Prez on that card. Like, so make sure y'all pull up for that card, cop the pay-per-view, all that. And then August 14th, Tay Rock is making his debut against Wise. So yeah, so that's in New York. 40 Bars is making her debut against Bandit Montana.
Fire.
I ain't announced this yet, but we got Chef Trez versus Zay Smooth.
Ooh,
that's 3 rounds.
Push your pin, Zay.
That's 3, and that's the thing. Zay, he battled Bangs. That just dropped. He got Prep next, 3 rounds. And then he got Trez. 3 rebuttalers back to back. So
fire.
Zay, he worked. He trying to get that Gatekeeper of the Year award. He working.
Okay. I like that. Gatekeeper of the Year. That's fire.
Yeah.
So nah, that card is dope, man. Bandit Montana, you might want to push that pin. 40 is not in a happy mood these days. You heard me?
Bandit been wilding though. Like
he has been.
Him and Twerk was crazy.
Him and Twerk was dope. But yeah. One thing I'm gonna ask you before I go, and I am a little tardy for this next brother that's gonna come up here, so I gotta go. But I only got a little bit of time for this question, though, Dre. I do. Riot versus Garden. What are we doing, Dre? If I say Dre Dennis, you're the team captain, man. Give me 6 other names to fill up the card. Now, obviously, you and Gotti's probably gonna end up being the matchup. You're right, the main event. But what's up, man? What are we doing? Who the other 6 you bringing with you from the gates to battle the Riot?
It depends on what we doing. If we bringing the big names or we bringing the up and comers.
Man, Dre, don't do it. Dre, I'll do this quick. I will do this quick.
Hey,
don't play with me.
Hey,
I got real name Brandon. I got Ron Compton. Like this is all people that's under. You know what I mean? Geechee, obviously the headline and shit.
Right.
I got Ron Compton. I got NXT. I got Eli the Mayor. And I got Cali Smooth.
All right, bet. That's easy.
Who you got?
That's easy.
Who you bringing?
I'm gonna bring Don Marino. I'm gonna bring Prep. I'm gonna bring Bandit.
I'm
gonna bring Wise.
You gonna bring Wise?
I'm gonna bring Bill Collector with me, so he can smoke better. And CeeLo gonna come too.
CeeLo? Okay.
Oh yeah. CeeLo.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay.
Niggas try to sleep on CeeLo. You know CeeLo. If it's a league versus league card, CeeLo gotta be on that shit.
So I got real name Brandon for Prep. I got Ron Compton for CeeLo. I got NXT out here for Wise.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like that battle.
I like that battle a lot too. I like this.
Yeah,
I like
that's
this.
a good matchup.
And then I don't know, son. After that, it's like Cali Smooth, L out of Mayor. I could take either op.
Nah, it's gonna be an L either way. Who was left? You ain't say Prep yet?
I had to do Cali. I gotta do Cali versus Prep.
And who's left? Bill?
What we doing?
Did you say Bill was left?
No. Bill, I gotta wait. Bill, did I put against real name Brandon? I think I put Bill versus real name Brandon.
Right. So who was left? It was
I think Eli the Mayor's left. No, I don't got a matchup for him yet.
Yeah, I think it was Bandit. Yeah,
Bandit.
That.
Bandit versus Eli.
Bandit can handle that.
Or I could throw in Yak in that spot too.
Yo, I'll throw Holmesy in there. Like I throw Bonus in there. We can throw Zay in there. Like we got shooters. I throw Prestavia in there.
Then I gotta call RX.
I'll let her wild.
I gotta call RX. I gotta call RX for Prestavia.
Man, come on. And if
shout
they got
RX, we get her up
bring
here too.
Lil Slap out. You can bring him out. I'll throw Monty out there for him. money a while on him, that wouldn't be fair. That wouldn't be fair.
Listen, man.
Like,
all I'm saying is, if you bring it home to the God, I'm bringing Dre Vicious. Facts.
You can do that. You can do that. We're going to take that one.
Yeah. Facts. He ain't going to talk to him any type of way, Dre.
Man, Holmesy going to talk to whoever the way he wants to.
It ain't, but it's going to hit different with Dre,
like,
with Dre Vicious.
So you're running out. You got to realize that. Who you got for Prez?
Prez, tricky, low key. I that's tough. That's tough.
I ain't say Kiss Lee or Elijah Street yet.
That's tough. Yeah.
Like, we got weapons over here.
It's a lot. It's a lot. We still ain't talk about Saint either, but I'm gonna come clean. But you know what? It's cool.
Saint nice.
It's cool. We could. You know what, Dre? We got plenty of time, bro. I appreciate your time up here. We're gonna break this down though. You know, it's gonna start something. You know, we might start to
make this happen.
We might have to make this happen. Event. I do too. You know what I'm saying? You hustle, you do your thing. Geechee hustle, do his thing. Jersey versus the West. What up? What we doing? What's up? Man?
Let's make that happen.
I like it.
Try and make that happen the top of 2022.
Yeah.
Look at Don. February. What's up?
Look at Don.
What's up, Geechee?
Look at Don.
Come outside.
Yeah. We outside, man. That's a fact. Look, he said I'll pack Saint. All right, Don. Hey, Don, relax, Don.
Yo, I ain't even say Saga. Like, yo, we got so many weapons over here.
They gonna match up. You know they gonna try.
Yo, it'll get ugly. It'll really get ugly.
Listen, man. All right, man. Dre, salute to you, brother. I appreciate you, your grind, your work ethic, and your talent, man. We're gonna put this up, put this out, and things like that. Make sure the people know what time it is. All right. So I'm gonna give you the ISO, man. Sign off for the people. Let the people know, man, how they can follow you and everything you got going on, bro.
It's Dre Dennis. If you didn't know, Loud Boys, Jersey. Yo, follow me on everything. I am Dre Dennis. Subscribe to the YouTube, Gate to the Garden, and follow the Facebook group, Gate to the Garden.
That's a fact, man. That's a fact, man. Dre, salute, man. From me to you, bro. You already know I run into you outside, man. Niggas don't know, man. Niggas don't be outside, but you know what I mean? Salute to you, bro. I'm at the next joint I can make, man. That's 100%, man. But until then, bro, you always can come up here and talk that talk, all right?
Good luck, bro.
No doubt, man. No doubt, man. That was Dre Dennis. Shout out to the whole Loud Boy. Shout out to Jersey. Shout out to South Jersey, to be exact. Shout out to everybody out in Camden. All the people, man. All the people that rock, man. All right. Shout out to Cali, too. I love y'all. I feel like y'all getting a little bit beside yourselves, if I could be respectful. I know who the forefathers is, but y'all got to hold it down, too. New West. Yeah. We bring them Jersey boys over there. It might get interesting, is all I'm saying. Tone, bro, Black Compass Media. I'm up out of here. Subscribe to the channel. Hit us up at the Black Compass, DA Black Compass. Peace.